Good morning, everybody. Happy Easter to those that celebrate. I'm out here this morning. Feels really good out here. It's nice. I do have a hoodie on because I don't have a shirt on. I got my pajama pants on. But I'm not going to show you guys because y'all don't need to see that. But I'm out here walking many. And just wanted to take a few minutes and talk about some stuff. Like, I was thinking last night, this morning. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I just wonder, what it is that it takes to be able to acquire some of the stuff that I see people have. Like, I watch Hunting and Fishing with CNB Outdoors. He has a nice fishing kayak, and it's got trolling motor on the front. He's got a Garmin uh, navigation and fish finder on it and all of that. I just wish I had a kayak to go fishing with. If you watch my fishing videos, I'm usually just sitting on the bank and whatnot, and me and my brother Boogie, and we fishing, or Karen, she comes sometimes. But I just wonder, you know, I have a lot of ambition and passion towards fishing and stuff like that. And I could go to Walmart and probably buy a $260 kayak, but then all the other stuff that you have to have while you're fishing in it and all of that is gonna cost money. So that's for a future episode, a future thought. But I also have Boogie and I did a 14 by, I don't know, 32 or 36-foot John boat that's at his ex-girlfriend's uh, place where she still lives. And I've been thinking about going to get that and taking that down to the wood yard and stop and getting that ready. I bought 2 seats for it. Boogie has a little trolling motor for it, but we just never got a battery and we never mounted it to the John boat. But maybe I can find a little 10 or 15 horsepower gas motor for it so we can expand our fishing adventures. Uh, and I think eventually, sometime this year after the wedding and all of that, that we might venture into doing that. Because, life is meant to be enjoyed. And like I said, I don't work anymore. And I do a little stuff to keep myself busy and this and other, but I want to enjoy too. And I have the ability to do it. And like I said, I guess it just takes a lot of persistence. What do y'all think? Like, I have the ability to fish. I got a few spots where I can go, but I want to go further. So that's what this video is about. You know, I also have a little 4-wheeler that Karen, when she moved, she had 3 or 4. She sold to some young guys, and they probably got those things up and running. But the little one that she allowed me to have needs an ignition switch and some other stuff to get it up and running. Probably some new tires and stuff like that. And I was thinking about taking it to like a professional, like the Honda dealer and have them refurbish it or get it just running so it's usable. But I also got a couple of, not shade tree, but mechanic friends, people who know about those things, and they may be able to help me get it up and running because I want to use it in my wood yard to maybe pull a small trailer around. And I'm thinking ahead, like if I want to do spraying of yards or whatever, I can take that, mount a, because at Tractor Supply they have the sprayers that you can mount on the back of a four-wheeler, and I could spray fertilizer or uh, herbicides or whatever on yards. That's another thing. I mean, I constantly have a lot of ideas, but it's hard for me to put one foot in front of the other and just get something done. So I hope y'all can comment and help me to stop procrastinating about the things that I want to get done. Like I got the 2002 F250 Super Duty sitting in my wood yard, and that truck had made me a lot of money. It traveled me a lot of miles, and about 4 or 5 years ago I just parked it, but it's in decent shape except for the rust is eating it alive. And I want to do a whole series on getting that back up and running, but it just seems like to me that the motivation or all of that is not gone, but it's very hard for me to just stick to one project because I got so much on my mind or whatever. So if anybody got any ideas on how to quit procrastinating and just pick one thing and go with it till you get that done, because I think that's the only way that I'm gonna be able to move forward with all the little projects that I have for myself. Y'all, excuse me. Smoking is a bad habit, but I do it, so ain't no use in trying to hide it. But I just feel like if I could just grab a hold of one thing, get that done, put it to use for myself, then I'll feel better. Because I pretty much made a couple of choices. Like I'm not as aggressive as I used to be about firewood gathering, which makes me totally upset because I got a lot of space for some wood. So I have a plan in mind on how I'm gonna get the woodyard stocked this season, because when the fall hits is usually when I do a lot of firewood sales. But on a good note, I do have some bags I got off Amazon, and we have started filling those up, and got to come up with a whole campaign to get those bags. So there's probably not a lot of barbecue people around here in Virginia, but there might be. I don't know. I haven't really tested the waters, but I have oak chunks, small, medium, and large, that I'm bagging up. I got about 10, 12 bags now, but I have quite a bit of supply to be able to bag up and sell. We'll see how that goes. This video is long because it's just me talking about my thoughts and goals and all of that. You guys know I really love the firewood was the original. Come on, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. Come on, Minnie. She wants to go in the house already. Anyway, so firewood's my first love. Fishing is my second. Lawn care, maybe my third. Cycling is my fourth. And there are several more things. So my job, I guess, is to prioritize and organize what I'm going to show myself doing over the next few months. So you guys just stay tuned, stand by, and see how this works out. First of all, I got to get married June 14th. We're getting married, Karen and I. And I wanted to make a special announcement. Let me go over here real quick and show y'all. I'm walking over here to Diamond's little Honda Accord. That's her car, y'all. I just wanted to come over here and say we have a new licensed driver in the state of Virginia. Yesterday, Diamond went to take her driving test, and she is now a Virginia licensed driver. Just wanted to share that with y'all because some of y'all know that I would ride with her to her job in the morning in that particular car, and she was getting experience. She drove for about a month. She had already got her learner's permit, and she's 19 years old, y'all. She waited till after she got out of school. She tried college. She didn't want to do that, and she got herself a good job as a preschool, pre-K teacher or whatever. And now she bought that car, and now she's licensed to drive it whenever she wants. And her mom put her on her insurance, and that went high. But we're very proud. So now in the morning, I don't have to go with her to work and bring her car back. So that means I can get to the fish pond early, or I could get to the woodyard earlier in the morning, because she's now on her way doing things for herself. So I'm very thankful for that. And that's how I'm going to end this video. You guys have a blessed day. Happy Easter. And you were just inside the Curtis Minor Experience.